So I plan on starting this day out my usual positive, happy self. Well, let's just say that's not going to happen today. So there's literally there's literally tens of thousands of people from all over the world that are riding their bikes today in honor of a lost cyclist, Steve Tilford. With all due respect to Steve's family, adopted family, his friends, I only knew, cyclists. See that bug go in my mouth? I only knew Steve through his blog. I started following Steve's blog because, well, he posts a ton of photos of Beaumont. He's a dog guy. He's a cat guy too. He was an everything guy, but I just followed him because him and Beaumont were adventurous. They went all over the United States together. So yeah, I just think about, I've been thinking about so much I don't even know what to say. I can always think about, how like I'll read about, or someone will tell me about, or it's just part of that cycle of life. When a cyclist dies, it's always a little bit easier to wrap your brain around the fact that they were doing what they loved. If it was on a training ride or whatever it might have been, you can always just kind of, Amy comes to mind for sure. When a freak accident happens, it's just so hard to wrap your brain around it. I remember, I can totally remember when I was a little kid and Elvis Presley passed away. I can remember my parents, mourning, grieving, trying to process, and it was just too much for me to comprehend. But nowadays, when things like this happen, it just, I just know for a fact that there's a lot of people out there that are really gonna have a hard time with this, and my only advice at this point in time is do what Steve would do and get on your bike, pedal it, Let your mind process. Free your mind and your bike will follow. So obviously, Trudy, if you do see this, well, my condolences as well. If you come out to Grand Junction, you need anything when you pick up Tucker, definitely get a hold of me. Anything you need, I'll help you out. I also look forward to the first annual Steve Tilford Memorial Ride. This is just a day for me just to kind of mill through some thoughts and process. That's the obvious why and how. I know the answers, but you see, riding the Midnight Racer today wasn't even on my radar. This whole video wasn't really intended for anybody but just me, really. I was gonna start my day by heading to the community radio station, helping out down there, hitting the gym, and then making my way over to the office. I had no idea that today I was going to learn about just a freak accident. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I learned about the accident of all places, Cobb MOBA, on their crack book page. And my first reaction was, what? The guy was just riding on my hometown. Not my hometown, but I spent a lot of time in San Diego, all through that Mount Soledad area where he had been riding. I used to hang out at Kate Sessions Park, down into PB, all those areas he just rode 2 days ago, his last ride ever. Oh man. We're gonna get through this. Yeah, because you gotta see, it was 25 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. So yeah, I was very fortunate, Trudy, to have met you many moons ago during the Pro Challenge tour here in Colorado. I had a chance to meet with you, and you know, you were so polite and gracious, and you just smiled and you're like, yeah, you know Steve's blog, okay. And it was very humbling for me. And then a couple years ago, I met you again during the second to last Pro Tour Challenge. And once again, you were exactly had the same demeanor. You were just so upbeat and positive and A-okay with it. The last Pro Tour, I was on Independence Pass, and you rode by in the car, and I know you don't know who I am, and you don't recall meeting me, but I was caught up in the moment, and I yelled your name. You were the passenger seat of the BMC car, and you looked right at me and gave a big old smile and a wave as if you knew me and we were best of friends. And it's just, that's how you guys were. It's just, that's how Steve and Trudy were. Or I should say, this is how Steve was, and that's how you are. Today was a way for me to pay homage and show respect by getting down and pedaling, staying strong and moving on. Rest in peace, my friend.